Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1998 Arizona Diamondbacks Revisionist History. Today's matchup is between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the St. Louis Cardinals at Busch Stadium. On the mound for the D-backs today is Mike Hampton, whose record is 9-5 with a 3.30 ERA. And pitching for the Cardinals is Donovan Osborne, whose record is 7-7 with a 4.78 ERA. Okay, we lost 2 of 3 to the Giants, dropping back one more game in the standings. Taking a quick look at it here. So we're 16 games back. We're not even remotely thinking about winning the division, but we do still have a shot at winning the wild card, and that means we cannot be losing to the Giants or to the Dodgers. And there's no shame in losing 2 out of 3 to a first-place team and maybe the best team in the entire game. I mean, they have the best record anyway. They are the only team with 70-plus wins. But unfortunately, as we look at the calendar here, we've got this 4-game series versus the Cardinals before we go home and face the Giants again, and then the Dodgers are coming up on the road. So we actually do have some really important games that could very well determine whether or not we really truly have a shot at the wild card position. We've got to win, I think, 3 out of these 4 games with the Cardinals. And after giving a couple of our major players the day off yesterday, we'll have everybody back in the lineup. And we also have our best pitcher on the mound, Mike Hampton. So we got to feel good about our chances. We are facing a left-hander again, as we did yesterday, so back-to-back starts versus lefties, and that always makes it interesting. So let's go ahead and get today's game started. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and/or subscribe to the channel. As you may already know, tomorrow we will start taking participants for our 3rd free giveaway of the 1998 Arizona Diamondbacks Revisionist History season. So we've got the prizes lined up. I'll reveal the prizes tomorrow, and we'll talk about ways in which you can increase your opportunity to win the prizes. So we'll do that tomorrow. Okay, Mike Hampton on the mound. Cardinals are batting .156 against him, 38 plate appearances. Joel Peralta will be unavailable today. Everybody else is good to go. And then we have Donovan Osborne, who I mentioned is a lefty. So it's our lineup versus lefties. Olmedo SAENZ will make another start at first base. Not so hot yesterday. Jay Bell will start and lead off at shortstop. And he did have a couple big hits, including a double yesterday. Just wasn't enough. Pudge and Matt Williams both back in the lineup today at their usual positions. Okay, let's go ahead and do the official lineup rundown for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Batting leadoff at shortstop is Jay Bell. Batting second and catching is Pudge Rodriguez. Batting third in right field is Bobby Higginson. Batting cleanup at third base is Matt Williams. Batting fifth in left field is Dmitri Young. Batting sixth at first base is Olmedo SAENZ. Batting seventh in center field is Rob Ryan. Batting eighth at second base is Junior Spivey. And batting ninth is the pitcher Mike Hampton. Okay, here's the lefty, Donovan Osborne, making his 22nd start. 7-7 with a 4.78 ERA, 84 strikeouts in 135 2/3 innings, and opponents are batting .295 against him. His fastball tops out at 90 miles an hour. He is a fly ball pitcher, 63.8% of the time. His fastball is his best pitch, rated an 84. Overall rated an 80, the 29-year-old lefty is arbitration eligible at the end of the year. Look at his log. And you will see that he is coming off a no decision versus the Giants. He went 8 innings, giving up 4 runs on 7 hits. And then he lost the previous 2 starts. And we faced him back on May 16th where he had a no decision, giving up 4 runs in 6 2/3 on 8 hits. He did not walk anybody, and he struck out 7. So not a terrible performance against us. Okay, here's the defense for the Cardinals. Left field below league average, that is Ron Gant. Infield solid with the exception of Mark McGWIRE at first. And behind home plate is the catcher Eli Marrero. He's got an 82 rated arm, so a little bit above league average. Okay, Jay Bell leading it off against Donovan Osborne. Bell batting .359 versus lefties. 3-1 count. Ground ball to McGWIRE. 1 down. Here's Pudge back after a day off, batting .336 overall. 452 versus lefties and a base hit to center field. I wonder what the season record is for someone batting, the batting average versus lefties in a season. It's got to be pretty close. Probably are better for Rodriguez. We're going to hit and run. Oh, you know what? We can't hit and run. We're going to swing away. We can't hit and run because Bobby's stats, his ratings are all dropping. Incapable of making good contact. And he struggles versus lefties. So let's just let him swing away. If it's a double play, it's a double play. It is a double play. Oh, Bobby's going to beat it out, even though his speed sucks. So Bobby's on first. There's Matt Williams, also had a day off yesterday. 2-2. Popping it up. Down the third baseline, about halfway. We go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the St. Louis Cardinals. Batting leadoff in left field is Ron Gant. Batting second in center field is Mark Little. Batting third in right field is J.D. Drew. Batting cleanup at first base is Mark McGWIRE. Batting fifth and catching is Eli Marrero. Batting sixth at third base is Roberto MEJIA. Batting seventh at second base is Pat Kelly. Batting eighth at shortstop is Royce CLAYTON. And batting ninth is the pitcher Donovan Osborne. Okay, Mike Hampton. Only good that we can talk about him today. Making his 16th start since the trade. He's 7-3 with a 3.34 ERA. 60 strikeouts in 91 2/3 innings, and opponents are batting .255 against him. Fastball is electric. It's a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. He is a fly ball pitcher as well, right around 65% of the time. His fastball is his best pitch, rated an 85. Overall rated an 81. The 25-year-old lefty is arbitration eligible at the end of the year. We will pay him some big money. Of note, despite being a fly ball pitcher, he's only given up 5 home runs this year combined. So pretty solid. Going to face some big bats today, though, starting with Ron Gant. We'll take a look at our defense. Of course, Young and left is not so great, and we do have a weaker infield with SAENZ at first and Bell at short. Behind home plate is Pudge, though, and he's good. All right, as promised, here's Ron Gant leading off. And a comebacker to Hampton. There's 1 down. Pardon me. Here, with 1 out, here's Mark Little. He's a rookie. Ground ball to Bell. Nice. 2 quick outs, and the left-hander J.D. Drew. Rookie year as well. Striking out looking. Good job by Hampton. Top of the second, and the meat hook. Now batting only .250 since the trade. He got off to such a great start, and he strikes out swinging. 1 down for Olmedo SAENZ. Lines it to right. That's the best hit ball so far. Unfortunately, right at J.D. Drew. 2 down for Rob Ryan. A blooper to center field, and it will be caught by the center fielder Little. Bottom of the second, here's Big Mac. Take a look at him. One of the reasons why we're doing this revisionist history. We've tampered down the home runs by 20%. And what do you have? He had 58 and 97 combined. And he's only got 22 this year. Here's McGWIRE. 2-0. As Hampton left it up, McGWIRE lines it to third. Play made by Williams. MARRERO popping it up on the infield. Bell calling for it in the outfield grass. 2 down. And this is Roberto MEJIA. He is the hottest hitter on the team. Not saying much, but if you look at his log, he's batting .319 in his last 20 games. A couple home runs mixed in there. Everybody else was under 300 in the past 20. 3-1. Popped it up, carrying to the outfield, and who's going to catch that? It will be the right fielder, Higgy. It's one of those fly balls that, I don't know, for a moment I thought it was going to be on the infield. Top of the third, Junior Spivey leading it off. Hard hit ball, center field, all the way to the warning track, 358 feet. Now, I've been to old and new Busch Stadium. I mean, honestly, they were both pretty great. Such a beautiful view of the city as Hampton strikes out. You can't see it in this photograph, or in this specific picture, but you should be able to see the arch, unless that's like right there. I don't know. I have some good personal photos. Jay Bell will walk. Good job by Bell. 2 down. Here's Pudge. He's got the only hit so far today, and he's going to pop this one up. So Donovan Osborne pitching pretty well so far. Bottom of the third, no score. Close games like this always are an advantage to the opponent, especially at home. Infield single from Pat Kelly. That is the first hit for the Cardinals. Here's Royce CLAYTON. Kelly steals on a left-hander with a great fastball and Pudge behind the plate. His first stolen base of the year, of course. And this is going to make it 1-0, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. Ground ball to short. We'll pull the infield in with Donovan Osborne, but he'll somehow manage to get it to the outfield. Oh, he's going to take strike 3 looking. That is helpful. We're going to go after Ron Gant. He's batting .209, although he does hit lefties better, as he should as a right-hander. Full count. And that'll get the run in. Yeah. I mean, we have no chance of winning today, unfortunately. And that's a pisser. That is the ball game right there. That's his 12th double. And we'll have lost 3 in a row on the road. That blows. Mark Little with a double. 2-0. That's his 13th double. J.D. Drew. All right, we'll play it out. Obviously, with Osborne having a ERA close to 5, the game is going to have him pitch a shutout today. I mean, he has to. It's the only way the game is designed. If this was like just a sim game for the Cardinals against any other team, he would just get pummeled, or he'd give up 5 runs as expected. But since we're in gameplay mode, it's an automatic 1-2-3 inning every time when you have an ERA less around 5. McGWIRE grounds out. MARRERO strikes out. MEJIA, of course, has to get a base hit, maybe a double. Everybody gets doubles today. And CLAYTON driving in a run. Make it 3-0. That's a fly ball to center. That'll do it. SAENZ with a hit. Rob Ryan. Base hit off a lefty. Makes no sense. First and second, nobody out. Here's Junior Spivey. Hampton. J-Bell. Yep, this game is over. Four Ks for Hampton. Now GANT grounding out to short. Mark Little grounding out to short. So yeah, they both GANT and Little both ground out to short when there's nothing on the line. Otherwise, you go back-to-back doubles. That's great. Great job, baseball mogul. Three-hit shutout for Osborne. Wow. Top of the seventh, down to the final 9 outs. Unbelievable. I say unbelievable. I mean, we've been here 1,000 times, right? The one guy who never plays, Pat Kelly, is 2 for 3 today. That's great. It's real smart baseball programming. I can't wait for him to tag up and take second base. Yeah. Fuck this game, man. So fucking stupid. Well, Hampton will not get his 10th win. Pinch hit home run. Nope. Does not matter. All right, they're taking him out for Jeff Brantley, and they're bringing in a righty to face a lefty. That's awesome. Jeff Brantley, he was one of the, pardon me, one of the nasty boys for the Reds. All right. Well, this is a guaranteed loss. So we'll just bring in the schlubs. A lot of ground balls to first. And we'll wrap it up. Brantley going to go for the save? And Brian Jordan coming in to play right field. Oh, he is the closer. He's got 21 saves. My bad. Wow. 4-out save. That's actually kind of cool. Man, Williams. Dmitri Young. Doesn't matter. SAENZ will come out for Travis Lee. And a double play to end it. Boom. 2-0 shutout. Never had a chance. Game was over before it ever started. Humiliating. Absolute hot garbage this game is. Donovan Osborne with a complete game shutout. Well, he went 7 2/3. Yeah. Well, now we're dropping like a stone. So, all right. There's the American League headline news. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Painful. Oh, nothing anyway. Transactions. Paul Shuey. Couple of days. Ramon Martinez injured again, right? Yep, that's the second time this year. And Melvin Bunch. Finger blister. Gross. Butch Husky. All right. All right. Pull up the box score and get out of here. Another pointless baseball mogul game. No point at all to play this game. Mike Hampton takes the loss as the two unlikely guys go back-to-back doubles. A guy that never plays goes 3 for 3 and a stolen base. Fantastic programming by Baseball Mogul. The only way you can win is if every game you put in 9 guys who've never played versus whomever they put out there. And everybody will get 3 hits because they've never played. Donovan Osborne gets the win. Certainly deserved it. 4 hits, 2 walks, and nothing else. All right, we're going to come back tomorrow. We're going to show you the prizes. We're going to start taking participants for the duck race. Regardless of whether we win or lose tomorrow, at least it'll be fun. So we'll see you then.